Today we're diving into the science behind those powerful Kansas twisters. Tornadoes are incredible forces of nature, but what exactly cooks them up? Here's the recipe. Moist, warm air. Imagine a giant sponge. Kansas gets hot in the summer, warming the air near the ground. This air acts like our sponge, holding on to moisture from the ground. Cold, dry air up high. High up in the atmosphere, things are cool and dry. This difference in temperature creates instability, like when you mix hot and cold water. Wind shear. Now picture different layers of wind moving in different directions and speeds. This wind shear is like a giant whisk, stirring up the unstable atmosphere. The mixing pot. As warm, moist air rises, it encounters the colder air. This rising air cools and condenses, forming the towering clouds of a thunderstorm. The wind shear then takes hold, creating a horizontal spinning motion. Nature's blender. Imagine that spinning motion getting stretched and tilted vertically. This is where things get intense. The spinning air gets faster and faster, like a funnel forming in a blender. That funnel cloud dips down towards the ground, and voila, a tornado is born. Not so secret ingredient. Scientists are also looking at the potential role of climate change. Warmer temperatures could affect the ingredients needed for tornadoes, but more research is needed. Tornadoes are violent columns of air that rotate rapidly, extending from thunderstorms to the ground. While they can occur anywhere in the world under the right conditions, the United States experiences the highest number of tornadoes annually. But why? One major reason is geography. The unique geography of the United States creates ideal conditions for tornado formation. The clash of air masses from the Rocky Mountains in the west, the Gulf of Mexico in the south, and the Great Plains in the center creates a perfect storm. Literally, the collision of warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico with cool, dry air from the Rockies and Great Plains sets the stage for severe thunderstorms, which are the breeding ground for tornadoes. The United States sits in the heart of Tornado Alley, a region stretching from Texas to the Dakotas, where the most favorable conditions for tornado formation converge. Here, warm, humid air from the Gulf of Mexico meets cold, dry air from Canada, creating an environment ripe for tornado development. Tornado Alley is aptly named for its high frequency of tornadoes, but it's not the only tornado-prone region in the country. States outside of Tornado Alley, such as Florida and the Southeast, also experience their fair share of tornadoes due to their own unique weather patterns. So, how do tornadoes form? It begins with a powerful thunderstorm known as a supercell. Within a supercell, strong updrafts and wind shear create a rotating column of air called a mesocyclone. When this rotation tightens and extends to the ground, a tornado is born. Tornadoes vary in size and intensity, from small and weak to large and violent, capable of causing catastrophic damage. Despite advances in technology and forecasting, tornadoes remain unpredictable and dangerous, making preparedness and awareness crucial for those living in tornado-prone areas. As we've seen, the United States experiences a high frequency of tornadoes due to its unique geography and weather patterns. While we can't control when or where tornadoes will strike, we can take steps to stay safe and minimize their impact on our lives.